Okay.
Oh,
All right.
Seattle.
Yep. So
Yes.
white starts with e4. Okay. You ready? You got to import it. e5. Knight f3.
Wow. You test my coordinates.
Knight c6. Bishop b5.
Bishop b5.
There you go. What's that called? Oh,
I'm guessing the Ruy Lopez.
there you go. There you go. Knight f6. What's that called? What's knight f6 called?
I don't know this far.
It's fucking called the Berlin, you fucking idiots.
I'm supposed to know the.
Yeah, it's actually the most like. It's very iconic because like they played. I didn't tell you the castle.
I didn't. What?
But yeah, he did castle. He did castle. He did castle. Yeah,
I just predicted it.
It's actually very iconic because like I think Kramnik. Yeah, I think it was Kramnik or Karpov. I don't know who did because I'm still new at chess, but it was like either Kramnik or Karpov played it against Gary in a world championship, and Gary couldn't crack it, and he ended up losing because of it. So after knight f6, white castles, and then you do knight takes e4.
Mm-hmm.
And then white plays d4. And then he plays bishop e7.
Bishop e7.
Yep. And this is actually a sideline. So this is a sideline. And this is how I found the game because there's barely anybody who played it. And it's called like the Rio de Janeiro like variation. And I don't know why, but tons of people
didn't know that too.
Nah. I didn't even know that, dude. And I was like, I know so much opening. So bishop e7, I never knew about this. And after rook e1.
After rook e1.
Knight d6.
Opera?
Yep. Knight d6.
What?
Knight d6?
Knight d6.
Yeah. It looks strange. It looks very strange.
Very interesting move.
I know. Knight d6, but he's attacking the bishop on b5, right? So now after bishop takes c6. Because after bishop takes c6. C6, yeah. D takes c6. And then D takes e5. Knight f5.
Knight f5.
All right. So look how the knight moved at knight d6, right? It looked weird because there's a pawn in front of it, but now after pawn takes, now the knight's actually placed in a pretty good spot because you can't really kick it unless you play g4, which is weakening, really. Yeah, so knight d6, there was a purpose behind it. It looks like you lost the pawn, but you just took a pawn on e4, right? So it's actually traded. So they trade queens. So look, queen takes d8, and then he does bishop takes d8.
Good. Imagine he took with the king. That'd be interesting.
Actually, it would be fine. Actually, I think king takes is actually better, but who does that? Yeah, I think so too. It's kind of weird.
What? All
right, so after knight c3.
Yeah. Knight c3.
Okay. Knight c3. It's pretty dry to me. I know. We're learning about the minority attack for him. Sorry, someone's hating. Andrew's hating. So look at the position, okay?
You're a person that's making me do wrong moves.
I'm the person that's making you do wrong moves?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. It's based on games. All right. So when you look at these, right?
He's making fun of you.
Oh, okay.
He's making fun of me.
Oh, all right. Well, give me an idea or give me a plan for black here. All right.
For black.
Yeah, because you got to learn how to play from dry positions too. So
maybe get those bishops off the back rank.
Okay, but give me like. Okay, all right. Do you think trading all the pieces would be beneficial to you, or would it be detrimental? Like if you traded
I
everything,
think detrimental.
why?
Because you got the doubled pawns, so they just have a pawn in the center.
Okay. Do you think if everything was traded and just kings are there, who do you think would be winning, or would it be a draw, or would you be
Just
winning?
kings.
Yeah, just
Just
kings.
kings. Just kings is automatically a draw by insufficient material.
No, I'm talking about keeping the pawns. I'm just talking. So trading the pieces. So
Yeah,
pieces
I think
are like bishops, rooks, and knights. Pawns are pawns. So if everything was traded for pieces, like all the
think
pieces, who would win?
whoever knows their endgame is better.
Never knows their. I'm asking like if you guys were in the same level, like two GMs, everything was traded.
Probably white, I'm assuming.
Yeah, white would actually be winning here, and we can switch here. So we have practice position 4 right here. So you switch to it. So
yeah.
you see it?
I mean, when you switched to it, it switched for me. So
Awesome. All right. So let's actually play from this position from here real quick.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
get destroyed.
Yeah. No. This is more learning, right? If you turn on the engine, look at the engine. It's plus.
The engine's gonna say it's my favor.
It's like plus 2.
1 point. +2.
Yep.
Jeez.
All right. So
I've seen you
how
recover from
about you
12
play? How about you play white? I'll play black. Okay. So you try to beat me.
Okay. Watch me get destroyed. Is the white king in different spot? No, the white king's in the same spot. What are you talking about?
I go here.
I'm bringing my king, because that's what you're supposed to do in endgames. From my little knowledge of chess. Push C pawn. That's what I did. I'm pushing G pawn now. He doesn't want me to be pushing pawns clearly. Yeah.
You know I can see that, right?
What, my arrows? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, no arrows. No arrows. Then.
No, I can
A
see.
pawn now. Don't tell me what pawns to push.
Wait, who's telling you?
This is hard without arrows.
Yeah, no, you should probably tell them not to. This is like your lesson, right?
Yeah, don't tell me what pawns to push. Elmar's no backseating.
Okay. This.
Wait, what if I? You're too smart for this. I was gonna be like, what if I just use arrows that to throw you off, tell you fake arrows, but you would know probably. The man who speaks in hands. Thank you for the follow and hello. Can you get I said no backseating, or else I'm gonna have to time out you out. Goodbye. Oh wow, Elmar, so kind of you. Elmar, are you using an engine? You're 1100. What are you talking about? How do you know?
Who said who's using the engine?
What?
Wait, who said you were using the engine or what?
No, I'm assuming one of my chatters is.
Oh,
That was giving me moves.
that's funny, man.
I mean, he's like, oh yeah,
You should ban him, bro. You should ban him. I mean, I am lost, but you should probably like tell him to stop.
No. He said to me, yeah, you fucked up. Goodbye. Game over. I don't know how to use engine. You're 1100 and you're telling me I've lost.
That you're lost?
Yeah, he told me that I mucked up and that I'm losing now.
No, not at all. Not at all. I'm like dead lost here. It's just a hard part. This is like a very tough position to.
I kind of regret pushing h4. I'd rather do h3, but never had, never will. Guess what I got for free? This isn't a scam. Just excited about it. What'd you get?
Well, I shouldn't have played
What'd you get
F5,
for
but
free? Just.com membership for like a month or something. That's my guess.
wait, what happened?
One of my chatters said they got something for free. I'm 1100, but I'm entitled to my opinion. A self-moving chessboard. Oh, yo, how'd you get one of those for free?
Yeah, no, it's kind of dead lost here.
You know what you should do?
Yeah,
Resign.
I will once you beat me. I mean, you had you had a way better move here.
Well, I didn't find it clearly, so
You had it before, but yeah,
I clearly didn't find it.
maybe you won't find it.
Um,
There you go. You had that move for a
wait, I
while.
could have done that earlier.
Yeah, you could
I
have.
had that earlier.
Dude, I was gonna
I didn't
arrow
know.
it because I like arrowing when I'm like playing. I'm like, fuck. They have this. So here, after C3, you have this.
Wait, I had that then. Oh my god.
Yeah, and then you get like, I thought this looked kind of scary. I wasn't sure though.
Well, I mean, it still works. Like
Yeah, it's
now.
still even like this. And then you use like this as
Yeah.
a decoy, and then you go in here.
Mm,
Yeah, but
I'm happy with how I'm playing. So
all right.
far.
Well, I resigned, so I'm fine. Like after
Wait, you
takes.
resign?
Yeah, dude, I'm dead lost here. So that's a good job.
Yay! Easy wins. All it's one move. He was just waiting.
Oh, wait.
I made that one move to resign.
Yo, can they not hear you? Can they not hear you?
They can hear me.
No, I'm
Wait,
talking
your,
about.
your stream or
Yeah, somebody said, who is he talking to?
yeah. Let me listen. Let me listen to your stream for one quick sec. Because that'd be funny if you don't have me.
Dude.
Let me listen.
No, I can hear you. I literally can hear you. I think he's just
Wait,
fucking.
you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I just checked right now. So.
Oh, I think he's just asking who I am.
Oh, he's like a GM. So I'm teaching this GM right now. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Someone self connect to Lee Chess. Oh, your friend gave it to you.
Oh,
You wanna play?
you ready now?
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm doing a lesson now. Maybe next time.
Yep. All right. So after knight c3 here, right? Now that you know that this position is losing, all like trading these pieces would be losing for you. Now you know the plan. Now you know the ideas. Okay. So if you were white in this position, all you want to do is trade pieces, and if you're black, you want to keep the position. Do not trade pieces, and you want to use this pawn specifically because this is your liability, your pawn, your doubled C pawn. You want to use it as a battering ram. You know what a battering ram is, right?
No.
Oh, he's asking for your Twitch.
My Twitch.
Amazing. Albie or something like
Yeah,
that.
give me a shout out. You know.
Amazing Albie or something like that. I think I spelled it wrong or whatever, but.
What if I just say hi in your chat? There we go. If he doesn't remember me, I'll be sad.
Okay, so there you go. All right, so now that you know that this is the weakness and this is the reason why you would lose an endgame, you want to use it as a strength. And do you know what a battering ram is?
No, I do not.
So a battering ram basically means you want to use this and kind of just break the structure. Imagine if this knight was just like, this knight was gone and you just bring this pawn right here. You just did a pawn sacrifice, but the difference is after you lost this pawn, it's the same thing. If you had traded every pieces, now that this pawn is doubled, even though you're down a pawn, it's actually a draw now. Because these two pawns that are doubled become weaknesses. Actually, it would be black that would be better, possibly winning, if those two pawns were doubled. So even if you're down a pawn, that could be something that the structure is what's really important in this position. So the reason you're losing is because of the structural difference. So there is a small imbalance here. And now that you know that, what is the first move that you think you should do here?
I want to prevent the bishop coming here.
Yeah.
Trade.
That's a good move, yeah. So how?
Just push this.
Yeah. H6 would have been a great move here, actually. H6 is a fantastic move because it prevents the trading of the bishop pair. And you know, the bishop pair is very, very strong when it comes to having open positions. But the problem is he played c5, which is another move which I thought was fine. I think it was a good move because it really is setting up the premise of this whole game, which is trying to use this as a battering ram or use this as like a sacrifice or a minority attack towards these 3 pawns. It's not really a minority attack, but it has the same ideas at the end of the day. But here, bishop g5, I think there's one move that could possibly prevent bishop g5. I think bishop g5, you can play knight d4 here. And if you were to take, then I take, and now there's a structural difference. So that's why h6 isn't played right away, because bishop g5 doesn't work. And if you go here, knight takes, and now bishop takes, and now you have the bishop pair against 2 clumsy knights, which is always better when there's an open position. So I think c5 was actually a pretty good move.
I would not see that.
But I'm just saying, because I think h6 is a good idea. It's a good, good fundamentals, I would say. h6 is, you understand that you do not want to trade the bishops because they're valuable, but also you need to see a little deeper than that. So if bishop g5 is actually played, you can play knight d4. Right?
Yeah,
so
see, after knight d4, I would just think they trade the knights.
They trade the knights, and then you trade bishops, and then you have a better position. Way better.
Yeah, but like, to see, I wouldn't have seen that position.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, now he plays bishop to f4, and then bishop to f4, promote. Okay, and then he castled. Here he brings his rook to a rook to d1, and now I want you to assess the position. Okay, so you always want to be assessing positions when you're playing chess. You want to figure out, what is my plans, what is his weaknesses, what is his poor pieces, what are my poor pieces, and how can I make them better. So now tell me, which piece is the worst piece?
It's the bishop.
Yep, exactly. The bishop. Which, wait, I'm asking for white.
Oh, for
You
white?
said, yeah.
I mean, wait, does that
it this
still
one?
apply?
Is this one? Is this one? I'm asking minor pieces. Yeah.
I'm still going with the bishop.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, because this bishop...
At a pawn.
Exactly. So you assess that this bishop is bad, right? Now...
Kevin Duder. Thank you for the follow, Seattle.
All right. Now, what's black's worst piece here?
Also the bishop.
Which one? There's 2.
Dark squared.
I would actually assess that the light square bishop is the worst. Just because the bishop is stuck here, the bishop is here, right? And this bishop is actually kind of decent. Like, it kind of... But you can obviously say... You can say this bishop is also a little bit bad, but... I would say this bishop is what really needs some work. So what would be a move here that you think would help your bishop gain more scope? Because you remember, the bishop is only staring here. And if it's over here, now it's staring at just this.
Says dark squared bishop garbage.
Yeah, dark square bishop garbage because of the dark square pawns. I love how like Seattle is just trying to backseat me. Like, that's why I don't add him, dude. That's why I don't add him in the chat, because he's just backseat me. I'm like, bro, I analyze this. I don't need you to not analyze and just come in and just tell all that shit.
You just like, I know what I'm doing. So how can I give it more scope? This move.
Yeah, b6. b6 is the move, actually.
Oh my god, I was.
It's okay.
Wait, that is b5. I mouse slipped. Obviously.
b6. Now he
Yes.
plays h3.
H3. Wait, that's the eighth. No, that's the eighth.
And then he
Don't mind me
plays
not knowing which one's
H6.
the A file and which one's the H file.
Now h6 is just preventing this trade.
H6, H6. They both play H6. Got it.
All right. Now he plays knight to d5 here. All right. Now this is very important because these, remember, plans are flexible. Plans are not set in stone. So when you have a plan and you're saying you're going to do this, you do not have to do it, right? If plans always change. So what would be the move here for black? So he just planted his knight to d5, which is a very good square for him. What can you do?
I'm first doing my thing of checking every square the knight can go, because I always miss something if I don't. Alright, knight's not doing any. Could you go here?
Exactly. Because what's the problem with bishop b7?
From with bishop b7?
Yeah. What's wrong with bishop b7? That was your original plan, right? What was wrong with it, though?
Bishop e6 is W move. Yeah, thanks. Brave. What's wrong with it? You're looking at nothing. You're looking at nothingness. You're looking
No.
at this knight and you can't.
No, it's a good bishop, but why is bishop b7 bad, though? You guys see why? Because you had the plan b6. The whole idea of b6 was to play bishop d7. So why did you just play bishop e6?
Because there's a pawn, and you can then kick the knight out and win the pawn.
But you can do bishop b7, have a better active piece. What's wrong with bishop b7, though?
I have no clue.
So if you were to play bishop b7 here, so bishop b6 is the move, but bishop b7, the problem with this is that he has c4. Right?
C4.
Now, if you were to take, now you got two doubled pawns in the center. That's not a good look. Also, if you were to play c6, trying to kick out the knight, because this knight's very strong, after he goes knight c3, now your bishop's here. Your bishop would be here, and then it's like, what is it staring at? And now it has to go back and back to e6, right? So if you play bishop e7 right away here, he does not have c4, because c6 loses the pawn.
Yeah.
Right? Well, after knight e3, knight takes and pawn.
If you play c6, your bishop blocked. Yes, that's what he just said.
Oh my! Is it Seattle again?
Yeah.
Dude, okay, time him out or something, because I told him last time to stop doing that, and he keeps doing it. It's like,
stop saying.
Like, dude, stop. I'm trying to teach people, and like, it's kind of annoying when somebody's stop. Like doing that over and over again.
Yes. Stop suggesting stuff, or I'll have to time you out.
This is just a whole lesson, man.
Yeah.
He's like, bro, I'm not suggesting her backseat. You are literally backseating, bro. I'm just asking you not to. I'm just asking. You know, like, you keep doing it, man. All I'm doing is asking. All right. So after bishop,
I'm from Australia. I'm in Melbourne. That's as much detail as I'm giving.
All right. Bro, my move was bad. Yes, that's the definition of fucking backseating. I don't understand what you're. Okay, so after bishop e6, he plays b3 right here. B3. What is he trying to do right now? What is he attempting to do?
Save this pawn from being a weakness.
Well, that's a good idea, but what's his other idea like? Right? Remember the first idea with bishop b7.
This battery ram?
What?
This battery ram?
No. What is white trying to do?
Ram?
White. I'm talking about black. Was white? If
they're
white could do
trying
another
to
move, what could he
prevent
do?
it.
If white, no, that's
Oh, he's
actually
trying to go here.
is
He's trying to go
exactly.
here.
So B3, when you do B3, no, this actually enforces battering rams because these are hooks. These are hooks that you can grab onto. So if you were to sack a pawn right here, that's double pawns, right? So he's actually trying to
Yeah, but
place
if you
C4 right
don't-
off the bat.
If you don't take,
Then
what am I gonna do?
if you don't take, you just trade, and now you took away your only weakness in the position,
Oh,
right?
true.
Or you can just keep it
Okay, but
there.
what if he pushes?
He pushes. I don't know. Probably play C6. Probably play C6.
I don't know.
Nah, I'm fucking with you, but
If he doesn't go with it, I don't know what to do.
because if you play this and this, I'm not sure about that. This looks kind of weird. C6 here and then here. I don't know, man. This looks kind of funky. This looks bad. I mean, I feel like the pawns are just overextended, right? I'm just saying. Because they just basically, if you play B4, you kind of just break down the whole like queen side, and as long as we just get like an isolated pawn that we can target, that's all we need really. But the reason why you can't just play C4 right off the bat is because of C6. So that's why he prepares it with B3. So now that you know C4 is coming, what should you do?
Play this straight away before he can play C4.
Yeah. So C6 is played. He plays knight C3. Now that you know it's knight C3, now what do you do here? Because this is what.
This.
Yeah, exactly. C4. So C4, remember, battering ram, right? You're using this, your only weakness, as a strength, and you're trying to break this structure down. If you were to take, this would be actually absolutely devastating for white because you would have a big imbalance, which is two isolated pawns. And if you were to trade everything, this king and pawn endgame would practically be winning. I'm not sure if it's drawing. It could be drawing, but it's like really, really hard to defend. After C4, he plays G4 because his knight. Remember, this knight is a very good piece right now. It's placed really well. So after G4 here, where should you go? What's the square you think you should go to? So assess the squares and decide where you want to go.
I wonder which one of these. These are options.
Okay, that's good. That's good to first look at those.
Considering most of them are blunders. Blunder, blunder. Also blunder. Also blunder. Can't really go to those two. I'm left with two options.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say here.
Yeah, because what's the problem with going back?
That was my first instinct.
What?
You blocking in your own bishop.
Yeah, and after this, I mean, now trading pieces isn't that big of a deal just because this pawn has been traded. Yeah, and this pawn has been traded. So after knight to h4, they take. So they trade. Knight takes, bishop takes, and then king g2. King g2 because of king g2 because of I think h5. H5 would have been played.
Shouldn't we promote this to the main variation?
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. So the reason king h2 king g2 was played was because of h5 here. Or sorry. If they were to do something like let's say like bishop h2, then h5 is played, breaking down this structure even more, right?
Yeah.
And then you would have to play something gross because you can't play f3 because the rook's hanging. But that's the reason king g2 was played. So it's actually a very good move by white understanding.
This is called being I'm not GM. I would never see that entire idea.
Isn't
I
that
didn't see
a
that.
little advanced? I don't know what he's talking about. So hold up. It's been a while, so I'm trying to recall this whole thing because it's like I'm doing it based on
Who is
memory.
this person explaining? I like him.
Oh gosh.
Give you a shout. Give him a shout out.
Getting me cute. He's getting me nervous. Hello. Hello,
You're doing.
Duolingo.
You just.
Duolingo.
Basically, they're trying to say you're doing a great job,
Aw, thanks.
right,
Yeah.
Almas?
Oh, got to follow. That's sweet. But okay, so
You gotta
this is a
follow
high
my
level
man.
lesson. Thanks, Andrew. But okay, so remember, this is overextended, right? And first, we already gave up our weakness here. This weakness is kind of gone now. Now we see that this is a potential weakness that we can exploit. So when you see overextended pawns, you kind of always want to break it down. Even though if this bishop was gone, even if this pawn were to take for free, these are two free pawns that are not guarded that can be easily targeted. So king g2 was played to prevent it, but you still first we trade. So they do c takes b3, a takes b3. You gonna do it?
A takes b3.
Yeah, there you go. I gotta make this main line. Bishop e7.
Bishop b7.
E7. Bishop e7.
Oh, e7.
There you go. And then knight to e4. Alright, and then now rook f to d8.
Rook f to d8.
Yes, because we don't want this knight coming in right here.
Yep.
Because we could like probably could snap it and then double, but I'm not 100% sure still. Dude, it's just been a long time since I've seen this. I've studied this. But he plays f3. Just protecting the knight. Oh, it's because of this. If you go here, I go here with check. And now bishop takes. Pawn takes. I'm trying to remember why this is so strong. But okay, he plays f3 to prevent bishop d5. And now, here, this is a very important lesson, right? Okay. Now, what should black do here? Oh, it's also just swap. Win. Fucking fantastic, amazing on B. How did you know that? Tell me. All right.
You said it earlier in the stream. I'm a GM.
Yep. So, all right. Remember when I mentioned about hooks, right?
Yes.
Like how the pawns are overextended. Sometimes you can do this, or sometimes you can attack these hooks. You want to create a pass pawn, and now. Which side of the board do you think would be the best part to make it queenside? Why?
You got the pawn majority.
Exactly. So you want a pawn majority. Now that you know that, how do you basically break this down into like one pawn versus two pawns? What's a move here?
A5.
Okay, a5 is fine. a5 is a good move. But you also have another pawn, right? You want to play a5 right away? You also have c5, right? c5, c4, this bishop is here, right? So he plays c5 here. Knight to d6 is played, okay? Now knight d6 is defending this pawn. You could do this after pawn takes, right? But now he just won a pawn. This knight is defending it. You could trade it and have like a good position, but this pawn is a little bit scary because it's defended by the bishop and the rook can infiltrate here, right? So you don't want that. You don't want to play c4 because it's just this knight's defending this, and then you don't want to trade because it's a difficult pawn. It's a difficult pawn to defend, and if you play rook c8, the knight's guarding that square, right? So now that you know that, there's another hook. Where's the other hook? Remember,
another hook.
This was one hook. What's the other hook?
Right here.
There you go. So now that you know that, you play a5.
A5.
Yeah, there we go. So we're gonna try to break this down.
I said that from the beginning. I was just looking one move ahead, you know.
Yeah, you were. And now he plays back to 94. And now which pawn should you push? Should you use the A4 pawn? Should you use the C4 pawn? All right.
Which one do I use?
Which
C-pawn.
one do you? The C pawn. Why?
So that way, if he takes, the A pawn is absolutely free to go.
Okay. That's a great idea. Also, this becomes an easier target for the rook to infiltrate.
Sorry, chat.
Right? So if you were to break down this way, the rooks cannot scope this pawn on the C file because this pawn's in the way. But if you put this and trade this, now these rooks can target this pawn. And as soon as this pawn is free, we have a 2-0 majority, which are pass pawns that are protected, which when it gets to the 7th or 6th rank, it's worth as much as a rook. So if these two pawns are right here, those pawns are worth as much as a rook, which I'll be showing you next lesson. About passers.
Yes, I've seen that. Yeah, double pass pawns on the 6th rank or 3rd rank in this case, are better than a rook.
Yeah. So now
because a rook can't take alone.
C4 is played, pawn takes, bishop takes, rook takes, and now instead of taking with the rook, right, which is also a good move, he instead takes with the bishop. But why? Why does he take with the bishop?
So that the rook protects this pawn?
For the rook to escort this pawn, and it's not because he wants to promote this pawn. Why does he just want to push his pawn all the way to a2? It's not because he wants to promote it.
To force this rook to come off.
Exactly, to give him more activity. So if this rook is here standing and this pawn's all the way here, this rook's only staring at this. Imagine a rook that's like the best. You know how when you play against isolated pawns, right, you want to keep minor pieces, but you want to trade major pieces. Like you don't want to trade major pieces when you have an isolated pawn, because rooks end up defending an isolated pawn, which is not a good thing because they can't jump over it. Like a knight can defend this pawn like here, and it can and attack multiple squares, right? A bishop can defend this pawn and it can attack multiple squares. The rook can't really defend. It can go behind it, and like it can defend, but it'll be right behind it, and it's limited with the scope. So the reason why the rook is here is because he wants to escort this pawn as far as possible, not promote it. He doesn't want to promote it. That's the thing with a lot of people that tend to forget. They're very fixated on, I have to get this pawn to promote, and if I can't win. That's a wrong mindset. The mindset is, I want to restrict my opponent. I'm gonna lose this pawn. All right, this is gonna be a decoy. Yep. The whole idea is actually to get as much activity as possible, make him restrained, gained activity, and as soon as he takes that pawn, it's kind of like you attack something else, right? So it's like either you take my pawn and then I take something else that's better, or you don't take the pawn and that pawn becomes a real issue by becoming a queen. So that's the whole idea, and a lot of low-level players tend to forget that that's what you want to do. You don't want to promote this pawn. You just want to use it as a decoy. So knight d6 is first played.
Decoy pawn.
What was that?
Decoy pawn.
Yes, decoy pawn. Bishop e6.
That's what I did in the practice position.
Yeah. Except you kind of forgot about it for a bit, but you did use it. You did use that idea, which was a good job.
I was waiting for the right time.
Yeah. You know? Now bishop b3 is played, a4. And now c4 is played, a3. And now f4 is played, and now you have a2. You notice how the pawn just moved all the way up and rook to a1. Now the rook is stuck, all right? The rook could have took this file, the rook could have had a lot more better things to do than just babysit this pawn. Now,
Mm.
now that you know the idea, remember, we want to get the most activity from this position. So what's a move here for black that promotes more activity?
Ah. Taking this pawn.
The knight is defending it.
Oh, never mind. Well, then we want to get this bishop active.
The bishop?
Yes,
No.
yep.
The bishop's defending this pawn just fine. I'm talking about activity. What's a piece that needs to be more active?
You think the bishop doesn't need to be more active?
I think it's doing a good job right now. Cause like remember, this rook is staring at a pawn, right?
Yeah. I meant the dark squared bishop.
Yeah, I know you don't need to move the bishop right now.
Oh, yeah.
Because this pawn's not defended.
Uh,
If you move the bishop, you lose a pawn. You don't want to do that.
He could. Oh, I'm blind. I did not see the bishop looking at the pawn.
Yeah, the bishop already has a job. Okay, notice that this bishop
Bring
is
the
doing a
rook.
good job holding this down. Yeah, rook a3.
Yeah.
Rook a3 is the move. All right, but the idea is to actually, you were controlling this file. You weren't controlling anything here. But as soon as you go to rook a3, it's kind of like your rook stayed on the same file, but now you're controlling even more squares. Right.
Yeah.
Now king to f.
To expand on what Kevin said earlier. Oh,
Yeah.
Seattle's back in my chat.
Yes.
To expand on what Kevin said earlier, connected passes on A and B file are better in this case than connected passes on C and B file because the scope of your bishop on F8 to A3 and E6. What? What
I'm
page
confused.
are you looking at?
I'm confused on what he's talking about,
Did he
Broker.
send the same thing in your chat? Hey, beginner players.
I think he did. He just copied and pasted it.
Hey, Hugh. Wow, you just copied and pasted. I see.
I think he did. I don't know.
It seems like it.
All right. So after
Just let a
king,
200 chick adopt me on Lee Chess. Why?
was that?
Beginner players.
Oh, good for them. All right. So after king f3,
They're
right?
2200 and they got adopted by 300. Good for them. Wow.
Good job. All right. After king f3, black does a move here. He plays h5, right? He wants to break down this whole structure. If you were to play f5 here, what would you do here? Yeah. I love how like Andrew's just trying to insult me right now. Kind of weird.
Is he? When does he not?
I know,
Yeah,
it's
I
just
guess
weird.
I was
I'm just
like-
trying to like, I'm not even reading his like messages because I asked him to stop and he keeps doing it. I'm like,
Wait.
all right.
Can I play that?
Oh, okay, Andrew. No, man, I'm trying to like teach right now. Sorry, Andrew's like,
She
Getting-
wanted a son. I just
he's getting
let
all
her
butthurt right
walk.
now. I'm just, it was insulting to me. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm just trying to teach, man. Like, all right, like I'm not even reading the chat. That's the thing. Okay, so sorry.
I think he would be reading the chat if it
No.
wasn't a bunch of.
I was just not reading the chat because I'm trying to teach you, and then he's like getting upset that I'm not reading it. All right, so I mean, bishop g5 is a good move, but another thing is if you were to take, you're strengthening the center, right? That's a good move, I think, but I think bishop to d7 is a little stronger. Just
Oh.
because,
So wait before playing this.
yeah, you don't want to
You still
add
got
this. Oh wait, what?
Yeah, you're not in a rush.
Yeah.
As you said, take your time.
Yeah, and then a move
Very
like
fine.
this, right? You just take. And this looks pretty good too. But
That was just a massive trade. That
But
was
you
literally
lost. You
just
lost
math
pawns.
trade.
Yeah. But he plays h5, and
Did you?
he just took the pawn.
Wait, did you lose a pawn? Oh. Okay.
So here he actually messes up, which is crazy because, like, honestly, I think bishop takes is fine, but engine says f5 for some freaking reason. I'm just like, what?
My first instinct is bishop takes.
Yeah, me too, man. I was just like confused why f5. What the heck? F5 giving a pass pawn? Yeah, it's weird.
Because engine is an engine.
Yeah, bishop takes. It
And it
says like
doesn't-
now it becomes equal, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, probably because the engine sees some forced stalemate in 57 moves.
Who knows, man? But it allows knight to b5, right? Which could be the reason why he plays rook a4, still defending this pawn, still attacking this pawn. Now he plays knight c3, rook takes, knight takes, because the knight's under attack. And now, what should you do here?
You come here.
If you come there,
Back to a4 and pin. Pin the knight to the rook.
I'm trying to remember. You could just play this.
Oh wait, there's bishop here.
No,
there isn't.
no,
There's
there
no
isn't.
bishop there.
What was the move
There's
here? Because I haven't looked at this in a while. I haven't looked at this for like over a year. Oh, duh. It's this. That makes sense.
Clearly, if this pawn was in here, that would not work.
But
If this pawn was 1 square forward, that would have worked.
this?
If this pawn was 1 square forward, I would have skewered him.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
But the pawn is there.
Yeah, that sucks, man. But yeah, good find.
I see tactics that don't exist. You know?
That's good, dude. I do that too when I started. So what black does here? What black does here again is the same idea what he did with the A pawn. Now he wants to do with the B pawn because now it's a pass. Well, it's about to be a passer, so it's gonna start to run, right? So he plays B5.
I mean, isn't it already a pass pawn technically?
No. They're like very stingy when it comes to pass pawns. Pass pawns are when you pass this rank, like the specific rank. When you pass your own rank.
Are these pass pawns?
No, because of these pawns. These pawns are not passed because of this.
I've never heard that pass pawns have to be past this rank.
They do. Like I've always said, oh, this is a pass pawn, and they're like, actually no, it's a potential to be in a pass pawn. And I'm just like, okay. So then I came to the conclusion, okay, it must be that once they get here, this is a pass pawn, but here it's not a pass pawn, which is so crazy to me. Yeah.
Is that actually it, or did you just come to that conclusion?
I think it's actually that's what it is.
Oh, that's just...
I hear all the time, even from like GMs and stuff like that. It's like, oh, this isn't a pass pawn yet, but it will. Like Agamator, I remember when I first watched him, he was like, oh, this is soon to be a pass pawn. And I was always like, when I first started, I was like, what? I thought this is a pass pawn. I'm like, oh, okay. It has to be when it gets past your own, ranks, I guess. So he played B5 here.
B5.
B5. King to G2. Bishop E6. And now rook to C1. Now what should you do here? What do you think you should do here?
Wait, trades rooks, then here, and the knight. Wait, if you... Can you trade... If you trade rooks, then the knight takes, and... no, the knight just stops your pawn from push anyway. Wait, no, that doesn't work, because then takes, and takes.
Okay, you have the good idea. You spotted that. You want to push. You want to keep pushing. So what can you do to promote that? So you said push anyway, which is the good idea, but yeah.
Bishop, one of these two squares is...
Okay, which square do you think is better?
A5.
All right. How do you came to that conclusion?
Cause that way
Activity. Remember, activity.
Yes, this is more active.
Why?
Or is this more?
How's that more active?
Because I said so.
No. So you wanna also think about their pieces, right? Look at this. Look at this knight. So this knight can go here, but as soon as it goes bishop a5, that's stronger because it cuts off this square as well.
Oh yeah.
So it's cutting off a little bit more squares than this square. So bishop a5 was played.
So you mean I was right?
Yeah.
So clearly I was right.
And after rook takes, or king to f2 first off, king f2, and then b4, rook takes, bishop takes, knight, the only move, knight to c1, and then b4 or b3.
B3.
Yep. Bishop to d4. Now, it's black to move and win.
Black to move and win.
Yes.
So first instinct is there. Go here.
Okay.
This knight. Where can that knight go? Just where? Oh, it can go there. Dang it.
And then what would you do there?
Trade and bishop here.
That's good. Yeah, I think that's good. I think the king can catch it though. Here. But this attacks this. So it's a fork.
It's a pawn fork.
Yeah.
Knight and a pawn.
So it actually forks and forces a trade, which is a losing endgame. And then bishop takes. And now he actually black has a move here.
Arena is up. What arena?
Oh. Black has a move here that could make the position a little bit more difficult for black. Still winning, but a little bit more difficult.
Black has a move here that could make.
Or sorry, white. White has a move here. White has a move here that can make black's game a little bit more difficult.
How about this move? What's this move? It's one of those.
What's if you were playing white, right? You want to think about black's threat. What's black's threat in the position? You said it once.
Okay, here.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, so it's here.
It's where?
Here.
Huh. Never thought about that move actually.
But I mean, it stops the bishop from coming to help the pawn. And if the pawn...
If king here... Here? Because the move is actually bishop to b2. Preventing this, blockading
and my move
this.
Was bad?
Your move was bad for some reason.
Why?
Because of this.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of curious why bishop b2 and king h7 isn't the same.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
There's different, like, I checked and it said like king here is like -3, bishop b2 is like -1.
Why though?
Tough to figure out. Another idea could possibly be that after you go here, maybe e6 could be a possibility. And if you take, or like once you take this pawn, maybe e6, this can be an issue. I don't know. I really don't know.
Oh, so here.
So what's wrong with this? Oh, this? Oh, because of this pawn. Yeah, that makes so much more sense now. Okay. Yeah. Because after king here, he can't enter. And after bishop b2, he can
Oh,
enter
bishop
here.
d2. Yeah. Oh, I get it. Now I get it.
Now, after he
Knight
plays a
h1
blunder, he
doesn't always
plays,
mean winning.
yeah, he plays king d3. He plays king d3.
King d3.
King,
What? Why didn't he
king,
play bishop b2?
because he missed it. Bro,
Oh,
it's,
he's so bad.
dude, imagine playing a
And why
classical
didn't he
game.
go this way?
Bro, you're on move 45. You're playing a classical game. It's been like 4 hours. Don't like when you actually play an over the tournament
Why
game.
didn't he resign?
When you play an over tournament game, you have no idea how much you miss when you're exhausted, right?
Imagine playing 14 hours. Like the longest game I've played is 50. They're usually like 15-minute games. 15 minutes each.
All
Like,
right.
it lasts half an hour max.
And now you play the winning move, which is bishop to c1. King goes here,
I'm so good.
and then you play b2. And now after king to c2, threatening to take the pawn, what do you do?
You. I'm not gonna say win.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You. Let's think. You go here.
I go where? What do you do? You go where? All right, man. I gotta tell you, that is god awful. That is. So the less pawns you have, the less potential you have to queen. So why would you trade? Why would you trade this weak pawn for this strong pawn? I want to slap you for that. That was the dumbest shit I've ever seen. And this is even worse because this is actually losing. If you play this is losing.
I said that's why I said you don't want to do this. That would be dumb.
Because this, you probably have like, you could probably snag this,
Wait,
this.
do you usually slap your students?
What? No, I
Do you
don't.
usually
I
slap your
don't.
students?
I don't. But you don't want to trade any pawns, right? So the winning move would actually be just king h7 and allowing this trade.
Oh, I forgot about that. Move.
And then you can just snag these pawns. And the king's too far away.
I forgot about that.
What's his rating? His rating? I think his rating is 1200. Yeah, plus one doesn't always mean winning.
No,
yeah,
it's
I know. It's really hard, man. End games like that.
1300. What are you talking about?
You're 1300. You're kind of the same. You're kind of the same. All right. So now I want to.
When I was 1000, I was.
I want to put the
1100,
practice
that was
position
the same.
here, okay? But let's actually change it a little.
I got this. I got this. Easy wins.
Hold up.
You gave me a too easy of a practice.
Actually, I want to give you a little harder practice position. How do I edit?
No, I don't like hard. I like easy.
I know. Practice.
Like, I mean, what's the evaluation here? Is it like?
It's like
minus
+3,
20?
+4 or something.
Yeah, that's tricky, you know. I mean, I've lost +9, so.
Dude, I've lost in horrible ways too. Hold up.
Yeah.
Okay, now I want to put in this position. Just so here.
Yeah, I like this position that we have currently.
Oh, don't worry. It's gonna get better. It's gonna be easier for you actually, because I don't think you can hack it.
Easier?
Yeah, way easier.
Wait, how can you make it easier?
I don't know, bro. It's just gonna be easier. Okay, so that's good.
No. I'm happy with how it is. But
Okay.
it's alright. It's alright.
Let's delete this one. Let's delete this chapter.
Unless it's like made in one, it's not easier.
Alright, here we go. This is easier. Now it's black to move. Chess is a grind. I know, man. Alright.
Obviously that's the best move.
Alright. Black to move, buddy.
You said easier and you made harder. How
Exactly. Okay.
And I can let him do. I wasn't saving that pawn anyway. Whoa, that's bullying.
It's not.
If I take,
Can all be walk. Someone asked if you could walk.
no, I can't walk.
All right, and you lost the game.
Did I just? Oh no! Oh no! I missed that move. How could I? How dare you?
Dude, and I
You
get
said it was gonna be.
yeah. Someone says that they got that line from me, which is right, but I got that line from someone else. Actually, I saw a meme about it. Fuck, I forgot who it was. I think it was Gotham or something. It's like he's 400. Can he even walk? All right, let's do it again. You ready?
Yep.
You know how easy it is to lose the advantage. You have to keep focus. Remember, imagine playing a 40 moves, 40 plus moves. It's been 4 hours, 5 hours. You're already exhausted. You're playing this end game, and you have to be as precise as possible.
You're telling me to keep focus, yet you're also telling me I've just played 44 hours of chess.
But what I'm saying is that right now you're fresh, so you should be able to find this. But like, I'm trying to explain to you that when you said that I can't believe this guy's so bad, right? It's like you have to understand, it's very exhausting, man. It's a very exhausting game when you're playing over the board for that. So you also have to realize.
I'm gonna play more bullet. I'm gonna play.
All right, just put a little bit more focus. Put a little bit more focus. Like, imagine this is a classical game, man.
The hell. I'm still going with King H7 first move.
All right, I'll do the same thing.
No, don't do the same thing.
It's a lot harder, right?
Okay, if I go here, he goes here. You said it was gonna be easier, you liar.
I wasn't never lying. I was never lying. Think I'm a fibber?
Big time.
You've been holding your sheet in for 4 hours, and you have finally reached a critical position. That's what Andrew said. What to do? Yeah. I had a hard time figuring out what he meant to. It's the level of exhaustion. What? Shit. Oh, okay. That's what he means. You're holding your shit in for a few hours, and you get the. I was a bit confused.
Yeah. Well. This position. Do you actually know the line?
Me?
Yeah.
Nah, I could figure it out probably.
Sure you could.
So when I first initially saw this, I would never have gone King H7, even though it says engine best move. I would never go here because I know this pawn can become potentially weak, and I know that this can possibly become an easy target because it breaks down this position. So I would like to go here, right? Bring my bishop here, but or even take. Like, this pawn isn't that important. Okay. But that's my whole idea. It's like, this is easy. Go here, 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 and then trade.
Okay, I'm gonna trust you then.
Okay. Thinking about e6 here.
Yeah, play e6. What's that gonna give you? My pawn is now protected by my bishop.
Yeah.
That's bully. Bully.
Oh man. Andrew said that happened to me in attorney. Kevin, have you ever had to shit over the board but held it in because you didn't want to let the other guy think on your time? That happened to me in a tourney where I had 5 hours. When I had 5 hour, 30-minute game, both used our 2 initial hours, and we were an additional 30 minutes. I ended up winning on time. Oh my god, he had a shit. That's never happened to me, bro. I've had times where I have to really pee, but like because I get very nervous.
Imagine not being able to hold your shit in with 5 hours and a half with ease. Like,
Yeah, what a
isn't that what
fucking
school's
loser,
for?
dude. What a fucking loser.
Isn't that the point of school? I thought that's what school's supposed to teach you.
Yeah, they're supposed to teach you how to shit, bruh. You didn't know how to shit?
No, they're supposed to teach you how to not shit.
Alright, so what do you do here? I'm waiting on you.
I offered the draw.
I'll take
I
it.
don't know.
I'll take it. It's easy, man. It's an easy. Oh my gosh, I told you. I want to slap the fuck out of you if you do that. It's like these pawns are the only thing that's keeping you winning. If you trade them, you're fucking drawing.
I told you. That's why I'm offering a draw.
No, I don't think he's done any over the
my
board.
way of offering the draw.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do here. Oh.
It's called opposition, bruh.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what the hell is that? What is that?
Yeah.
You know, you could have just moved your bishop. It's
I
not
didn't
really.
wanna move my
It's
king.
ill-advised to move your king if you have bishop moves. So you could have went like here or something.
No, I was worried about stuff happening if I did that.
Sure. Yeah, that could make.
Although I shouldn't have been worried because now that I'm looking at it, I actually had stuff against this stuff. But
Yeah. You're still thinking about that? So
OTB, you should join.
if you were to
Underdog
take that
Underdog.
pawn, I would win because this pawn is in a dark square.
If I what? If I take
If
the
you were to
pawn?
take and I were to take, I would still be winning because this pawn is in a dark square, the right colored bishop. If it was in a light square, if this color was in a light square, it would be drawing.
Yeah, but see, you're not winning, and if I don't take,
Yeah, I know.
Then what are
That's
you
a
gonna
dumb. Probably lose if you play it right.
yeah, but what if I don't play it right?
Yeah, I know. That's the real question. All right, what you
are the
do?
odds I play it right?
Nah, very
I
low.
would just move to this.
Very, very low. Okay, I'll move my bishop as well. I'll go here.
Hey, this wasn't part of the plan.
Oh no. Bro, I think there's a drawing now.
Wait, what? When did that happen?
I got no clue, bro.
Was it ever winning?
It's definitely
You
winning.
said this was easy.
This is
You said
easy.
This was easy.
This is easy. There's a black cooking here. Black could be cooking,
Oh,
bro.
okay, fine.
Someone giving you
You're
engine?
enraging.
They're giving you engine
You're enraging.
inspiration? Oh no. This is sad.
You're enraging me. I'm enraged.
I kind of want to move back here. But I kind of want to
Do
be
it.
funny and just move my bishop back. I could have went here
That's funny.
and tried
How?
to attack.
How is this funny to you?
Because it's just, I'm just repeating. I'm just like, show me yours. Interesting move.
Yeah, I need to time this better.
You're funny. You think I'm going to allow you to triangulate your bishop?
Yes.
I'll just keep
Hey,
repeating back and forth, man. That's not, there's nothing you can do. Oh
I'm
no.
making progress here.
That's a
Trust.
good move. That's a good move. Actually, that's a fucking good move. Go here, you go here.
I
Oh wait, no,
told you
I'm
making
stupid.
progress.
You're an idiot. You should have went here. What the heck?
Wait, what? Why would I go there?
Oh wait, I'm stupid. I'm sorry. For some reason, for some stupid reason, I thought
For
this
some
bishop.
reason, you thought the king was.
Dude, it was pinned from the king. That's why. Yeah, never mind. Come on, buffoon. Hey, don't hate on me, bro. That was some retard shit. Holy shit. My bad.
Ah,
Oops.
yeah.
Happens to the best of us.
I did manage to triangulate my bishop, I think. Did
Okay.
it work?
No, I
have no
can't
clue.
go in because you have like this infiltration, and bishop check picks up my bishop.
That's what I thought.
So I have
I
to.
thought.
Now it does work.
You're a bully. That's all I have to say to you. You're a bully. Okay. Well, what if I come back?
Yeah, I think he says black is cooking. I don't know what the fuck. He was cooking for a brief moment, but then he just gave me a pawn.
Yeah, but the pawn's not good. You don't want that pawn. A pawn bait.
It is
You fell into my trap.
his trap card.
Yep. Bishop b8 W. You let him cook. Yeah, exactly. Whoa, what's that pawn push? What?
There's this light square, but I mean, I'm still losing. But like, that's my only chance here.
I'm taking it. I'm taking it.
You want to take it? I want it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you turned on the engine, you little shit.
No.
I literally saw it. I literally saw it pop up.
Are you looking at my stream?
No, it's like stream. It's like whatever you do, it copies.
Because I didn't turn it on.
What? Dude, it turned on real quick. It was like, oh, this is winning, this is drawing.
Wait, how could well,
I can
didn't
see it. I can
anything.
literally see it. It's like all these moves.
Look at my stream. I
You little
haven't turned it
cheater.
on.
You little cheater. I'm joking, bro. All right, do whatever you want.
Watch my VOD back, all right? Watch my VOD back.
No,
Before
no,
me.
no.
Can I? Take?
Oh yeah, you could take if you want.
Yeah, I'm just taking. Wait, what do I take with?
Your heart.
I'm gonna take.
Damn. Hmm.
You want the pawn? Take it. You want the pawn? Wait, what did the eval say? Yeah, good question. What did the eval?
Where?
Well,
When?
you said it turned on. What did it say?
Well, I'm obviously losing. What do you think? It's like, you know,
Maybe it's drawn.
you don't gotta be the smartest to know it's losing. All right. Well, I lose. Cause
I fluked it, but it worked.
yeah, no, I think it was winning regardless. It was winning here.
Yeah, but I really fluked the triangulation.
Like, to be fair, this is tough though. Like allowing all of this, like here, and like let's say you take here, that's kind of scary because like bishop takes, and I'm winning this, and I'm winning this. This is drawn, right?
Yeah, that's
Tough
drawn
to.
me now.
That's why I would never. That's like my initial thought is this, and this, because I
you know
see this. This is scary.
My attempt to triangulate the bishop was very
Oh, it is drawing. King h7 is drawing. Okay. Bishop h6 is the only move, or oh no, king f8 also works, but it's a little bit tough. I know the engine's kind of goofy though. I want to see our game. Oh shit! This was drawing after here. I'm a fucking idiot.
You
Buffoon.
missed it. You went the wrong way.
Yeah, I went the wrong way. Now I'm losing. All right, so bishop h6. What the fuck? Bishop h6 basically the only move. No, dude, this engine be wildin'. Cause it says it's +1
I think I wasn't using it then.
or -1, and now all of a sudden it's like drawing. Oh, now it's +2. As soon as you
By
go
the way,
here.
I have to go straight.
All right, well, we're all good, bro.
I still have a
We all good, man. All right, well, this is the end of the stream. I was just trying to teach you real quick.
That
Get a
was
little
fun.
lesson. Yeah. That was a fun lesson. Little.
You're busy tomorrow, right?
Who is actually converting this? Probably fucking me, cause I'm goated. No, I probably
I
got it.
clearly just converted it. What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, I mean, the first try you kind of drew it. Magnus,
The
maybe.
first
Yeah.
try was me memeing, obviously.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, sure. All right, man. I'll be heading because it's like 12 a.m.
What the heck? And you wanted to start the stream at 12 a.m. Dang.
Yeah, because I have stuff to do tomorrow. I want to hang out with my friends, but like it's at 8 p.m. and then I teach you at 8, and I was just like, I don't feel like doing that. I don't feel like bailing on you, so I was like, let me just do this real quick because I'm not teaching tomorrow
You could
morning.
do it at 12 a.m.
Yeah, I'm not teaching tomorrow morning, so that's the reason why I offered. Because usually I wake up early for tomorrow to teach, but they said that tomorrow they're kind of busy, so I'm like, all right, I'm free for tomorrow. Yeah, see ya, Andrew. Andrew, you should give me lessons, bro, because like
Yeah.
he's way stronger than me. So, if you give me lessons, that'd be fun, and then you stream it, that'd be fun.
Trust me, everyone loves when we do these lessons. I'm sure they love it.
They sure they love it. Yep, the
If
retention
they
rate.
don't, then they're clearly not. They're
Yeah, let me
clearly
know. I can try that. Yeah, dude.
not caring about
I'm probably not
putting
gonna
enough
learn.
effort into this.
And not gonna learn. I mean, I'm probably not gonna get what you're saying because you're just like, "Oh, do this." I'm like, I don't know, brain dead. But yeah, I think this was a pretty high level game when it comes to like throughout the whole game, figuring out plans, strategic ideas. It's very positional, I would say, because this whole thing. Yeah.
Plans?
What?
Move pieces and hope they blunder a tactic.
Yeah, no. This whole idea, this whole position stemmed off of having a doubled pawn and trying to build a battering ram, right? And then
How is taking with the king though better? I don't get that.
oh, your kings. So once your queens are traded, the king closer to the center is usually better, because like if the king was here and imagine trading all the pieces, and the king is still here, the king's more active, so he's gonna be a better position. But that's the main idea. Like, I know. I checked on I checked on chess.com's engine, and they said king takes was better on like chess.com's engine.
Yeah,
Just
just
a,
comes out.
but they're literally like kind of equal. But the main idea is because this king's in the center, taking with the king is fine because the queens are traded off, so there's no potential checks.
The brilliant move I had. I'm gonna show them the brilliant move I had.